Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time doing another DreamWorks film review, and this one is on Spirit Untamed. Now, as you know, Spirit Untamed is meant to be a sort of second theatrical film after the 2002 film Spirit, as well as being both a spin-off and a standalone sequel, and kind of being more like a kind of more movie version of Spirit Riding Free. Now, usually a movie adaptation of a TV series is going to have a bigger budgeting. It's going to have more sort of more designs, more sort of locations and that with a bigger movie. And I think Spirit Untamed, definitely fixes things that I think the first season of Spirit Riding Free got wrong. So the premise of the film is meant to follow Lucky, who her and her Aunt Cora go to meet her estranged father. And of course here you can kind of tell Lucky's a bit of this free-spirited child. You can kind of tell she has her mother's spirit in her. And I think what the film gets right at is, I think, definitely improving Lucky's father in the movie version than the TV series. I kind of feel, the TV show version felt like he wasn't really much of a dad in the first season, and just kind of seemed like at times didn't really seem to get annoyed or angry at Lucky. I think here they actually do him better because, they made it clear that after his wife's death, he was afraid of kind of anything else happening to Lucky. And you can kind of tell does feel responsible for what happened to his wife. And we do kind of see how, Lucky ends up meeting Spirit, who is the son of the original Spirit. And of course, we kind of see how she later learns about a dangerous leader of a dangerous gang known as Hendrik. And I think Hendrik's character's not too bad, but I think was just thrown in to be the sort of villain for the sake of it. And I think, when you do kind of see how Lucky tries to learn more about her mum, and you can kind of tell wants to kind of be more of a horse rider, you can kind of tell Jim is justifiably worried, and is just kind of afraid that he might see something similar happen again. And I think what the film gets right at, is actually improving a bit more on the characters. Because, I think Aunt Cora in the Untamed version is much better than the one from Riding in Free. Because, we do kind of see her be a bit of a snoot, but we later see her be this badass tomboy. And they actually make Jim into a believable kind of worried sort of dad character. And I kind of think, when we do kind of see how Lucky, Prue, and Abigail join together to save Spirit and his herd, I think they do kind of go with the typical, we're gonna journey it out and save the day trope. And I think for the most part, with the movie's budgeting, you can really tell they do try to do a bit more with the character designs. And again, I think this does remind me of watching the Miraculous movie trailer. Because, you saw more locations done better with Paris, you saw more with the sort of Marinette School, and you saw better character designs for Rose, Julika, Alia, Nino, Gabriel, as well as many other characters. And usually with a movie budget, you can do better with the animation. You can kind of go bigger, improving, and try and fix things over the TV show animation. And I think, the movie isn't too perfect. I think it definitely wasn't. I definitely think it didn't deserve to be called a film inferior over the original. It was just being a sort of its own take on Riding Free and just improving over the TV show. And sometimes making a movie based on a TV show shows you can improve something, make it your own, but also try and do something bigger with the sort of designs, characters, and locations. Well, I think, Spirit Untamed wasn't that bad. I think people kind of blew it out of proportion. And I think the new voice cast don't feel too bad. Some of them do feel improvements over the ones from Riding Free. And I think, yeah, the ones we got in Untamed feel a bit more believable. And I do think, yeah, actually having Eliza Gonzalez be the voice for Lucky's late mother does work. And I think, yeah, when we do have Jim and Cora talk about what happened to her, you can tell Cora does try to be the voice of reason and tries to kind of remind Jim what happened wasn't his fault, which is a believable and relatable thing. But I think this movie still deserves a thumbs up. It's a better improvement over the TV show. It fixes it what it needs to, and does characters with better potential. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.